You know, one of the things I like about doing these episodes is that it makes me remember artists and music. And so, not long ago, we did an episode called The Next Bob Dylan. And one of those artists jumped right out. So I went, I got to do an episode on this guy. He's just turned 75, and he's just released a new single. He's obviously still rocking. Over the years, he's released 42 singles. He had a number 1 and 3 more in the top 10. He's released 27 studio albums, 8 live albums, and 66 compilation albums. Well, that's kind of an impressive list for a Scottish lad, isn't it? Want to find out who he is? Okay then, let's drop the needle. Donovan Phillips Leitch burst onto the airwaves in 1965 with a bunch of singles, Catch the Wind, Colors, and Universal Soldier. As I said in the beginning, he's recorded 27 studio albums and 8 live albums. But I'm only going to concentrate on some of the better ones in my collection. If you want a complete listing of Donovan albums, Wikipedia has a good list, so I recommend that you go there. Now, because he started out as a folk singer, it was pretty inevitable that he would be compared to Bob Dylan. But his style quickly changed. By 1966, Donovan releases Sunshine Superman, one of the first psychedelic albums. It includes the monster hit Sunshine Superman, and which was his only number 1 single. Also, Season of the Witch, which was covered magnificently by Al Kooper, Mike Bloomfield, and Stephen Stills on the first Super Sessions album. The Lovely Guinevere, and The Fat Angel, a song about Mama Cass Elliot. The album reached number 11 on the charts. In the fall of 1966, he releases a single called Mellow Yellow. And the long-standing rumor is that the background vocals are none other than Paul McCartney. And in an interview, Donovan has admitted that the term electrical banana has a sexual reference. The single did really well. It charted at number 2. An album, obviously called Mellow Yellow, follows. Besides the title, the record includes Young Girl Blues, Museum, and Sunny South Kensington. The album reaches number 14 on the charts. The following year, in 1967, he releases one of rock music's first double box set album. It's called A Gift from a Flower to a Garden. Interestingly, the 2 records in this set are vastly different. The first, which is called Wear Your Love Like Heaven, is an electric album. It contains the title song, Man John's Escape, Oh Gosh, and Someone Singing. While the second record, for little ones, is acoustic. I like Isle of Islay, Song of the Naturalist's Wife, Widow with a Shawl, a Portrait, and Epistle to Darrell. In the U.S., Epic releases the double box set, but to cover their bets, they also released each record separately. The box set reaches number 19 in the charts. In early 1968, Donovan joins the Beatles traveling to India to study transcendental meditation with the Maharishi Mahesh Yogi. It was on this trip that he taught John Lennon a unique finger-picking style that John made good use of on the Beatles' White Album. After leaving India, Donovan releases The Hurdy-Gurdy Man. It contains 2 hit songs, the title, and Jennifer Juniper, and it reaches number 20. The same year, his first live album, Donovan in Concert, is released. It was recorded in California. And this is actually one of my favorite live albums. Instead of just putting all of his hits, he digs deeper into his catalog, and the album peaks at number 18. In 1969, he releases his 7th studio album, Baraba Jagal. It contains the title hit and Atlantis, which is a great song. It reaches number 23. In 1970, Donovan marries Linda Lawrence, a woman he's known for years, who, interestingly enough, was in a relationship with the Rolling Stones' Brian Jones, and that yielded a child, who Donovan adopts. Donovan decides he really likes family life. Now, this is kind of a rare album. It was only released in the UK. It's titled HMS Donovan. It's a double album of children's songs. It includes The Walrus and the Carpenter and Jabberwocky, words of course by Lewis Carroll, but original music by Donovan. I also like his original songs Homesickness and Lord of the Reedy River. Although Donovan continues to record, the last album that I own in the collection was released in 1976. Slow Down World is Donovan's 13th studio album, and it was his last for Epic Records. There were no hits on this record, but I do like The Mountain, A Well-Known Has-Been, and Slow Down World. The album didn't sell well, and it only reached 174 on the chart. The 1980s and 1990s were particularly hard on Donovan's hippie image. He continued to record, but his albums didn't sell. However, on his 75th birthday, May 10th, 2021, not that long ago, he released a new track, I Am the Shaman, which you can hear and see the music video online. And of course, if you want more information on Donovan, check out his website at donovan.ie. So as we said before, Donovan was not the next Bob Dylan, but he was Donovan. And boy, what a career he's having still till today. And obviously, he's keeping it rockin'. If you liked this episode, hit the like button, and you can also leave me a comment down below, and I'll respond to you. If you subscribe, we'll let you know when future episodes come out. Most of the albums that I talk about can be found at your local vinyl store or on eBay. Individual songs most likely are on Spotify, Apple Music, or Amazon Music, or even some on YouTube.